not one. No one understands, no one seeks for God. All have turned aside. Together they have become worthless. No one does good, not even one. Their throat is an open grave. They use their tongues to deceive.
The earth is foul, I was cursed and vile. Even worse, I was first defiled out the birth canal. A bad boy like Sean in prison with an incision of sin living in my skin system. A hellion, we fell into committing felons of rebellion. It's welcome and not seldom. And sin within comes outside like winter. Baby manipulates and pouts without cries. They're helpless but selfish with me first. That's a skill that's natural, no need to rehearse. Unquestioned from youth, we question the proof of God's existence. In suppression of truth, a rebellious club. On our way to hell with scrubs. Who's in love with Beelzebub? But to get to heaven we all feel we could. We like I'm good, God's like what's really good. We can't rest on laurels cause man's best morals is in for a hot ride like Grand Theft Auto. Our heart doesn't honor what we sow with our lips. Our light is dark like a solar eclipse. Committing all sins you could imagine. Although there's no crouching tiger, we're ruled by the hidden dragon. We're contaminated, it's in our nature, and we hate to keep it under wraps like we're laminated.
The venom of asps is under their lips. Their mouth is full of curses and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. In their paths are ruin and misery, and the way of peace they have not known. There is no fear of God before their eyes.
Sin tore the bond. We was once in-house, but now we all outhouse like a porta-john. And Adam was the first rebel, the person now that coerced the whole earth is cursed to hell. Guilty, you can't turn back the hands of time. Let all the world be silenced like a pantomime. And God won't annihilate those who violate, but their fate is to eternally burn in the fire lake. He's running this, we have yet to jog, and we're gonna get the rod, disrespecting God's decalogue. A written law plus the law that inhabits you. You say you don't sin, you're just a poor judge of character. Woe to the secret sins deep within. We pretend don't exist, but he sees the deeds of men. God is holy, we're so defiant how we sneak and scheme in it. Like Kobe Bryant with a squeaky clean image. Please stop him, cause he knows every idle word like he was eavesdropping.
Now we know that whatever the law says, it speaks to those who are under the law, so that every mouth may be stopped and the whole world may be held accountable to God. For by works of the law no human being will be justified in his sight, since through the law comes knowledge of sin.
Now here's a head spinner. Who dies for their enemies? But Christ died for us while we were yet sinners. From the past our hearts were cast in dark. It's a lost world but it's not Jurassic Park. But the Lord flashed a spark when his son was killed, so our lives won't go unfulfilled. When his son comes up, live righteous, cause his life is enough for God's thumbs up like hitchhikers. Dead at 33, the perfect feed to reverse this cursed decree for eternity. Now we can be set free from its deadly clutches. When God crushed his son, it brought justice. This price pays our burden. His life makes a purging. Christ the divine, giving sight to the blind, just like laser surgeons who bring us a release from wrath on our behalf and peace. Like two fingers, what's man that he's mindful of him? The divine would descend, die for our sin, and rise up again. So you don't have to feel that this rap is real, but your life has only got one shot, like a cap was peeled, and that's the deal. But if you eat of Christ's flesh, it'll bring joy, just like a happy meal.
But now, the righteousness of God has been manifested apart from the law, although the law and the prophets bear witness to it. The righteousness of God through faith in Jesus Christ for all who believe. For there is no distinction, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and are justified by his grace as a gift, through the redemption that is in Christ Jesus, whom God put forward as a propitiation by his blood to be received by